afternoon, everyone. Welcome. And thank you for joining me here on this live stream. At whatever point you come in to watch it, you may come and join me during the live stream, or you may choose to watch it on replay. So I've got a specific topic to talk to you about today. And it's a really interesting one. It's following on from a conversation that I had with someone yesterday. And it's about, well, I don't even know how to phrase it, but maybe the best way is, does my weight loss program work? Yeah, I think that's how I'm going to title it, is does my weight loss program or plan that I'm doing, does it work for me? So I'm going to get into that in just a moment. So it is great to have you here in the manner of being committed and consistent. It is Saturday the 16th of March, and it is nearly 5:30. I've had a really busy day, but again, in my quest to be consistent, I'm showing up and I'm committed to you, my viewers, and to the growth of the channel. So amongst this really busy day, I'm out on the road, just been shopping, been looking after my grandkids today. I'm on my way home, and I thought I will just stop and do a quick live before it gets dark. So welcome. And I can see I've got somebody with me, so welcome. It is great to have you with me today. So the question was, somebody had said to me that they had, in the last 4 or 5 years, lost a huge amount of weight on their weight loss program. And when they lost their weight, they stopped going. They cancelled the membership, they stopped going. And now they've regained all their weight and some. And they said to me that they're going back to this particular, and I'm not going to mention the plan or the program because that's not fair. They said that they're going back. They've just rejoined the plan, rejoined the weight loss program. And I said to them, well, why have you done that? And their response to me was, because it works. And you know me, guys, I'm a thinker. So I said to them, hold on a minute. Let me just get this right. You joined a weight loss program 5-6 years ago. You lost a huge amount of weight. You lost all your weight with this program. You then stopped going, and you put the weight back on plus more, and you're going back to that program because it works. And they goes, yeah. And I said to them, I just want you to think about it. I just want you to think about this for a moment. And then if you still believe that the program works, go for it. Who am I to tell you any different? I said, the whole purpose of a weight loss program, any scheme that we do, whether it be Slimming World or Weight Watchers, whether we're doing keto or calorie counting, whether it's carnivore or weight loss shakes or Cambridge diet, whatever the program or plan we do, the aim for you is to lose weight and keep it off. That should be the aim when we embark on any program, is to lose the weight and keep it off. If the aim for the company, and I've said this before, the aim of weight loss companies and weight loss programs is to keep you coming back. Yeah, they are a business, And if you lost all your weight and you never needed them ever again, that's not a good business model. Yeah. So your objectives and their objectives are different. Your objective is to lose weight and keep it off for life. But a company's objective is to raise your expectations, help you to see weight loss, but to keep you coming back, to keep you dependent on them. And I've talked a lot about this in previous videos. Weight loss companies, weight loss programs, all those products, all those weight loss shakes, all of those plans, everything is designed to keep you dependent and to keep you coming back. Okay, so we've got two different things going on. Weight loss plans, programs, companies are not there to educate you to the point that you don't need them in the future, because they did. Again, that is not good business sense. They dangle the carrot, you learn a little bit about their plan, their program, you know, their method. You learn a little bit about that to the point that you feel that you need to keep doing that plan, doing that program, cutting out the carbs, you know, cutting out the you know, cutting out meat, or whatever it is. And I mentioned the other day, there's so many things. There's Cambridge and Exante and Slim Fast. There's the milk products. Then you've got all, you know, plans like Weight Watchers and Slimming World. And then you've got, you know, systems such as Atkins and the carnivore and keto. It goes on and on and on and on and on. Every single one of them is set up to keep you dependent. They give you a little bit of information, a little bit of hope, but it is designed to keep you coming back and keep you dependent on them. That's their aim. Your aim is to start a plan, start a program, use a system, lose weight. And it should be that you learn what you need to learn for it to become a lifestyle, and it never comes, that weight you never see again, never. That's your aim. So what you want and what the company wants is can be different, and they are different. So when this person said to me, they said that they've lost all of this weight, they stopped curling, they regained their weight, but they're back because it works. In my head, I was thinking, well, what is it that worked? Because if the plan, the system, the program that you were doing worked, you wouldn't have gained the weight back. You wouldn't have gained the weight back, and you wouldn't need to go back. It's kind of like, so it's kind of like going in for an operation. Okay, I've had my knees done, and it's kind of like going in, having that operation, going through all of that pain as part of recovery, having the operation, and then as I've recovered and I've started to heal and I've started to, you know, get mobile again, 3 years later, my knee isn't working. Okay, I've got complications, you know, it's, I don't know, the kneecap is not functioning. How can you turn around and say that that operation worked? It didn't. It failed. It didn't work. Or it could be like someone trying to give up smoking, and you go on a cessation course, you do all the training, you get all of the support, they wean you off cigarettes, and then 2 years later you're back smoking. How can you say that that program worked? The same with an alcoholic. Somebody who's trying to give up alcohol, and they get all of that support, they go through the program, go through the system, get all of that support, they're gently weaned off alcohol, and then if a year later, 2 years later, they're back drinking, how can you say that it worked? So I just found that the comment and the mindset, and it's interesting because I hear that regularly. You know, I sit amongst lots and lots of different weight loss groups from, oh my goodness, so many I sit in. And I often hear that from people a lot. And again, it's a mindset. It's a mindset. And, you know, people say, I'm going to do this because I did it years ago because it worked. Well, if it worked, you wouldn't have gained your weight back. An alcoholic can't say that their AA Anonymous worked if they're still an alcoholic. You can't say that your smoking cessation worked if you're still smoking. You can't say that your knee operation worked if you can't walk. So how can you say that your weight loss program worked if you are back to where you started and have gained more weight? I just thought it was so interesting. And, you know, you will decide what you do, whether you go back, etc. You know, and this person will make their decision. I'm not there to influence them. But it just got me thinking about how sometimes we are so deeply influenced by these companies, by their marketing, by their plans and their programs, by their products, that we are conditioned to believe that it worked, but it was us. We failed. There's something about us, and we didn't do what we should have done to keep that weight off. And that's the thinking. But the reality is, that was never their intention. Their intention was always, their plans, their programs, their systems are always set up to keep us dependent and to keep us coming back. So one of the things that I've done on my journey, especially, you know, you may be following me. If you are, then thank you for being here. If you're not following me, if this is the first time you're coming across me, then I'm Angela, and it is lovely to have you with me. On this channel, we talk a lot about health and wellness and the weight loss journey. I've lost 117 pounds to date. In the UK, that is just over, 8 stones, 4 pounds. I share my journey and my tips and my hacks and all of those things and on my journey. So if this is the sort of content that you're interested in, then we would love to have you as part of our community. Feel free to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and be part of us. And also feel free as well to join my Facebook group, which is Time Out with Angela. I've got a page as well, and I'm also on Instagram, so we'd love to have you with us. So what I've done on my journey is I got to the point where I started to, the penny dropped for me about dependency. And I'd been where this person was, in and out of all the diet programs, all the plans, you name it, I've done it over the years. And the penny started to drop for me because I was constantly told, you've got to track, you've got to track, you've got to track, you've got to open that app, you've got to track your food. That is the only way you're going to lose weight. And I was like, no, 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 because I could see that that was creating dependency, and I didn't want to be dependent on any program, any system, any method. So I did a bit of an experiment, and in September, like 2023, I stopped tracking, and I went away on holiday, all-inclusive holiday with my family, came back, lost £5, and I've not tracked since September, and I've lost £17 so far. £17 since September, because I recognise that the only way that I'm going to continue to lose weight and keep it off, never to regain it, is when I build my knowledge and my confidence in me, and I start to understand my body, and I start to understand, you know, what foods, what activities support me and my journey. And I'm on this journey to do that, because I don't ever want to be dependent on any plan, on any company. I want support. I will always need support, but I don't want dependency. I don't ever want to be dependent. And, you know, it's so sad, because I see it in, you know, the weight loss community. And this coming week, I'm going to do a video about the weight loss journey and mental health, because it just breaks my heart when I see how people's mental health is impacted by these companies, by these programs, by these products on their journey. And people are like, you know what, I just have to have a shake for breakfast. I want a bacon sarnie, but I've got to have a shake. That's no good for anybody's head, you know. Or, you know, they're fretting over what to eat, because is it going to be too many sins, or too many points, or too many calories? Or the people who I saw a couple of weeks ago, somebody posted on Facebook that they were in absolute tears because they were starving. They were so hungry, and they were afraid to eat because they'd used all their points for the day. And I was just like, that's a madness. So I'm going to do share my thoughts on mental health and the weight loss journey this coming week. But yeah, you know, so the conversation that I had with somebody yesterday was, they'd lost a lot of weight on a weight loss program a few years back. They stopped going, and they regained all that weight and some, and they were going back to that program because they believed it worked. And I was like, no, that did not work. Not by any stretch of the imagination did it work. And I think we're conditioned to believe that, and we hear it all the time in the weight loss community. You know, I'm doing this plan, I'm doing this program because it works. Listen, if it worked, you wouldn't have a problem. You wouldn't have regained your weight. And I don't mean, you know, the fluctuations, because we fluctuate all the time. Our bodies fluctuate all the time, you know, but you wouldn't have, and as a guideline, we wouldn't, if a plan worked, we wouldn't have gained more than 10% of the weight we lost. And that is just in my opinion. So fluctuations happen, life happens, you know, we become ill, there's weddings, there's funerals, there's holidays, there's, you know, occasions, you know, we're going to fluctuate. Health changes fluctuate. But in my opinion, if a plan or program or system or a method or a product worked, we should not be regaining more than 10% of our original starting weight, in my opinion. If we're at a point where we've regained all our weight and some or most of our weight, that did not work. It did not work. And I just think that these plans and companies and programs are set up like that to keep us dependent, and they set us up for failure. So one of the ways that we can overcome that is by education. And I said it last week. What plans and companies don't do is they don't educate you. They don't educate you, and if you're, and I'll give you a classic example. If you're following a weight loss program, a plan, if you've got a coach, a mentor, a tutor, an educator, and they're helping you around weight loss, ask them this simple question. Ask them this question. Ask them to explain to you the law of thermodynamics. Ask them that. Because I can assure you, I can tell you, most people who are coaching, training, supporting, personal trainers, don't know what that is. And they're supposedly supporting people around weight loss. Companies have no interest in educating you. You have to do that yourself. We have to do that ourselves. We have to go out and educate ourselves about our bodies, about what food works for us, about our journey, so that we can, if we choose, not be dependent on them. If you choose to be dependent, then that's one thing. But, so we don't become dependent. And that way we start to learn and educate ourselves on not just how to lose the weight, but how to keep it off. How to keep it off. And when we do that, then it truly becomes a lifestyle. But if we're ever at a point where we've regained, in my opinion, more than 10% of our weight, it didn't work for you. Didn't work for you. So something needs to change. So yeah, honestly, I'm having, now that I'm, moving and shaking in different directions, and I am, on this program, this course, I'm having the most fascinating and interesting conversations with people, and as they know that I'm on this weight loss journey, and we're having such wonderful conversations every day, and they're presenting their own situations and their own dilemmas and their own questions and concerns. So yeah, that was one that came up yesterday, is they're going back to the program in which they initially lost all their weight. They've regained their weight and they're back because they know it works. And I was like, really? To me, that sounds like conditioning. If it worked, you wouldn't have regained your weight. And especially plans and programs that tell us that this is for life, it's a lifestyle, wouldn't have regained it all. Maybe, as I say, in my opinion, 10%. And there's no statistics, no data or anything like that. That is just me and my opinion and my view. But if somebody's regained 20, 30, 40, 50%, definitely 80 or 90%, it did not work. And you know what? Sometimes we just need somebody to be honest with us. We just need somebody to be honest. So yeah, it's interesting. Anyway, guys, I am sat in the rain, parked up. I'm on my way home. I've got to drop off some shopping and then I'm out again. It's a really, really busy one today. I did what I said I was going to do yesterday. On yesterday's live, I was talking about my weekend strategy. and keeping to those habits of getting up early. And I did that this morning. I was like, yes, I'm going to stick to that. And my alarm still went off at 10 to 6 on a Saturday morning. And I had my 10 minutes. In fact, it was 11 minutes to wake up. And so it was a minute past 6 that I got up, got ready, I was going to say get the kids ready. They are like kids. That's my cats. Got my cats ready, got them, made them scrambled eggs. I know. I get up in the morning, make 4 scrambled eggs for my cats. And they have yogurt, natural yogurt. I know, they're privileged. And I give them that because it's protein, a solid source of protein. And the yogurt's got bacteria, the good bacteria, which supports their good health. And even that, I'm on a massive learning journey about food to support my cats. Yeah. So I'm giving them, eggs, scrambled eggs. I know. I know, what am I like? And then I feed my fish. I've got 3 fish, 2 fish tanks. So it is like sorting the kids out. So I did that this morning, and then ever since it's just been busy. It's all go. Had a wonderful time looking after my grandchildren this afternoon, and done a bit of shopping, and gonna drop it off and then off to do stuff again this afternoon. And then got my friend coming round tomorrow, gonna get my hair done, so I'm again gonna squeeze in a live for you tomorrow again. But guys, thank you so much for being with me. I'm gonna upload this video in a moment, and I would love to know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on this video, on this topic that we're talking about. And and there is no judgment, because who am I to say that if you've been back 20 times that's not right. I've been back to my weight loss program about 6 or 7 times over the years, but what's different now is education. There was no education. And I've had to go out and educate myself. So that's why I've used the program to support my education, or vice versa. And now that's why I'm in a position now where I don't need to track, and I'm still losing weight. Yeah, I'm stepping away from the rhetoric and finding what works for me, and still working for me. So I'd love to know, what are your thoughts on this video? And when I upload this video, do drop a comment. Let me know, and also give this video a thumbs up as well, and feel free to share it. All of these little things make a big difference to the algorithm in helping us be found and to be seen. So yeah, that would make a massive difference. And we are on that road, guys. We are getting closer and closer to our first milestone. So loads of great things are going to be happening. Well, I say great things, in my opinion, they're great things. You might not think they are, but in my opinion, lots and lots of wonderful things are going to be happening when we hit that milestone. So the way that, if you want to support this channel, the best way to do it is to watch another video. Yeah, that would really make a difference. Watch another live. Again, comment, like and share. It really does help me out. So guys, whatever you are doing on this Saturday evening, have a wonderful time, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye.